Hello everyone, welcome to Lectures by Aparna. This is the part 1 video of simple diode circuits. If you want to know the working of PN junction diode in detail, I have done videos on it. I will link it in the description box below this video. So today we will discuss common diode configurations. Let's start with the first circuit. In this circuit, we have a DC supply which is 8 volt, then a diode and a resistor which are connected in series. We have to find the values of VD, VR and ID. VD is the voltage across this diode, VR is the voltage across this resistor and ID is the current flowing through this circuit. So here we are assuming the current direction like this. This is the usual way of assuming, that is current will start flowing from the voltage source towards the other components. After analysis, if you get a negative value in any of these values, that's VD, VR and ID, then it means that its polarity is opposite to that we have assumed. So we are assuming the current direction like this. So this is ID. So the same current that is flowing through the diode will flow through this resistance. So ID is equal to IR. Now this is the P region of the diode and this is the N region of the diode. Since silicon diode is used, it will start conducting or it will be on when a voltage that is greater than 0.7 volt is applied across it. Here the DC supply is 8 volt. So when the P region is at a higher potential compared to the N region, this diode will be on. And the voltage across this diode, that is VD, will be equal to 0.7 volt. And current will flow through it. Now we will apply the Kirchhoff's voltage law here. So here I am taking the polarities of VD as like this and the polarity of VR or the voltage across a resistor like this. Since the current is flowing from a higher potential to a lower potential. Now we have to apply the Kirchhoff's voltage law or KVL in this loop. So KVL says that the algebraic sum of voltages in a loop will be equal to 0. So first I have to go from this direction. So this is a positive and this is a negative. So when I am going from, starting from here, it is an increase in potential. So it will be plus E and when I reach here it will be a decrease in potential. So it will be minus VD and when I reach here it will be minus VR equal to 0. We know E is equal to 8 volt. So substituting the value of E and VD here, we get 8 minus VD is 0.7 minus VR is equal to 0, or you get VR is equal to 8 minus 0.7 which is equal to 7.3 volt. So it will be 7.3 volt. We got VR equal to 7.3 volt. Now VR, that is voltage across this resistor, is equal to current through this resistor into its resistance value. So VR is 7.3, that will be equal to IR into resistance values 2.2 kilo ohm. Therefore IR is equal to 7.3 divided by 2.2 kilo ohm, which will be equal to 3.32 milliampere. We know ID is equal to IR, so ID will be equal to 3.32 milliampere. So we got all these values, that's VD, VR and ID. Now let's see what will happen if the diode is put in opposite direction. Let's see a circuit like that. So this is a circuit where the diode is placed in the opposite direction of that of the previous circuit. So here the N-type region, this is the N-type region and this is the P-type region. The N-type region is at a higher potential compared to the P-type region. So the diode will be reverse biased. When the diode is reverse biased, the current flowing through it will be 0. So ID equal to IR equal to 0. So when current through it is 0, it means that it will act as an open circuit. So you can consider this as an open circuit. Like this. So this is VD. Now we have to apply KVL here. So applying Kirchhoff's voltage law here, I can write it as, starting from here, will be plus E minus VD minus VR is equal to 0. Now E is equal to 8 volt minus VD minus, what is the value of VR? VR is equal to IR into R. IR is 0 here. So VR will be equal to 0 volt. So VR is 0, which is equal to 0. Therefore you get VD is equal to 8 volt. Here you should note that even though the diode is off, the value of VD is not equal to 0. But ID will be equal to 0. VD will have a significant value. So that should be kept in mind. Now let's see the next circuit. So here also we have to find the value of ID, VD and VR. So here this circuit can be redrawn like this. That is, you are having the diode, in series with it there is a resistance, and the positive terminal of the DC supply is connected to the diode. So this circuit can be redrawn like this. So the positive terminal of this voltage supply is connected to the diode and the value of this DC supply is 0.5 volt. Here we can see that this applied voltage is only 0.5 volt. You need 0.7 volt to turn on the diode. So this diode will be off. The diode will be off. So how will the circuit look like? This diode will be off. So that means this will be an open circuit. So this will be VD and the current through it ID will be equal to 0. This is the resistance value, which is 1.2 kilo ohm. Now using the same method, that is applying Kirchhoff's voltage law here, we can write this as 0.5 minus VD minus VR is equal to 0. Again VR is equal to IR into R. IR is equal to ID is equal to 0. Therefore voltage across this resistance is equal to 0. Therefore 0.5 minus VD minus 0 equal to 0, or VD you will get it as 0.5 volt. Therefore voltage across this diode is equal to 0.5 volt. Now we have to consider next circuit. Here we have to find the value of V0 and IR. IR means the current flowing through this resistance and the output voltage V0. So this circuit can be redrawn as, you are having the 12 volt supply and the positive and the negative terminal of this 12 volt supply. The positive terminal is connected to D1, D2, then you are having the resistance R and the output voltage V0. So this is V0 and the value of resistance is 680 ohm. This is the diode D1 and D2. The value of this voltage supply is 12 volt. Current flowing through this is IR. So this 12 volt will forward bias D1 and 12 minus 0.7 equal to 11.3 volt. That 11.3 volt will forward bias this D2. Say across D1 the voltage will be 0.7 volt and across D2 also the voltage will be 0.7 volt. Now you have to apply the KVL here. So it will be plus minus VD1 plus minus VD2 and plus minus VR. So now apply Kirchhoff's voltage law. It will be 12 volt minus VD1 minus VD2 minus VR equal to 0. So this VR is the same as V0 here. Now apply all the values, that is 12 minus VD1 is 0.7 minus VD2 is 0.7 minus V0 equal to 0. Or you get V0 is equal to 12 minus 1.4 which is equal to 10.6 volt. So you get V0 equal to 10.6 volt. Now what will be the value of IR? So V0 is equal to IR into R. That will be, from this you get IR is equal to V0 by R, or it will be equal to 10.6 divided by the resistance value, the 680 ohm. You get it as 15.5 milliampere. So this is the value of IR. So you got IR and V0. Now let's see next circuit. This diode D1 in this circuit is placed in opposite direction as that of the previous circuit. So this circuit can be redrawn as, you are having the 20 volt supply, diode D1, D2, output voltage V0, the resistance R. This is connected to the ground and this resistance is having value 5.6 kilo ohm. So here you can see that this diode D2 is reverse bias, and the question comes what to substitute for D1. In this D1 there will be no bias kind of situation because D2 is off. So for the D1 it will be a no bias situation, and so in no bias situation the voltage across diode VD1 is 0 and also the current ID will be equal to 0. So VD equal to 0 means this diode can be replaced by a short circuit. So I am replacing this diode D1 by a short circuit and this diode D2 by an open circuit. So this is VD2 and VD1 is equal to 0. Of course the current through this ID equal to 0. So now we have to apply the Kirchhoff's voltage law. So you get this 20 minus VD1, VD1 is 0 here, minus VD2 minus V0 equal to 0. V0 is equal to ID into R. ID is 0 here, so V0 will be equal to 0. So you get 20 minus VD2 equal to 0, or VD2 equal to 20 volt. So across this open circuit there will be 20 volt. Now let's see next circuit. So here in this circuit we have to find the value of V1 which is the voltage across this resistor, V2 and V0. So this circuit can be redrawn like this. So this is the first voltage supply, that is 10 volt. This is E1 equal to 10 volt. This is connected to the resistance R1. Then there is the diode. Then there is the resistance R2. Then the voltage supply. So here see, the negative terminal of this voltage supply is connected to R2. So this will be 5 volt. So if you connect the negative terminal, it will be a minus 5 volt connected to R2. Now at the output there is V0. So this V0 is coming between this terminal and the ground. That is V0. So now here this is V2, this is V1 and this is VD. Now the diode will be on and the voltage across this diode will be 0.7 volt. So VD is equal to 0.7 volt. Now we have to apply Kirchhoff's voltage law here. So here it will be 10 volt, which is an increase in potential. Therefore plus value minus V1 because it's a decrease in potential minus VD. When you reach here it will be minus V2, and here in this side what is happening, from minus to plus you are going. So that means it's an increase in potential, therefore it will be plus sign here because we are going from the negative terminal to the positive terminal. So there is an increase in potential. So this plus 5 will be given here. This will be equal to 0. Now substitute all the values. You will get 10 plus 5 is 15 minus V1 minus VD is 0.7 minus V2 equal to 0. So you get 14.3 minus V1 minus V2 equal to 0. Now V1 is equal to I into R1 and V2 is equal to I into R2. I is the current that is flowing through this. So you can write this as 14.3 minus I into R1 plus R2. Or you will get this is equal to 0. So your R1 and R2, substitute the values for R1 and R2. So you get I is equal to 14.3 divided by 6.9K. 6.9K you got by the sum of this R1 is 4.7K and R2 is 2.2K. So 4.7 plus 2.2 you get 6.9K. So the value of I will be equal to 2.072 milliampere. Now to find V1 and V2, substitute the value of I, this value of I here. So you get this 2.072 milliampere into R1 values 4.7 kilo ohm. 4.7 kilo ohm, and you get this value as 9.73 volt. And here I is 2.072 milliampere, that into resistance R2, that is 2.2 kilo ohm, you get the value of 4.55 volt. Now what about the value of V0? That is the output section. In the output section we can consider it as another loop. So I am taking this as plus and minus. So if I am going in this direction, considering this output loop. So applying KVL in the output loop, when I am going in this direction it will be minus to plus. So it is a increase in potential. So V0 minus, when I go this side it will be a decrease in potential. So minus V2 minus to plus, if I go it is an increase in potential. So 5 equal to 0. Now substitute value of V2. So V0 is equal to V2 minus 5. V2 is 4.55 minus 5. So you got this value as minus 0.45 volt. So the polarity of V0 is opposite to that what we have assumed. So these are the simple diode circuits. The rest of the circuits we will discuss in the part 2 video. If this video has helped you, please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.